Okay, namaste. Welcome everyone. So we begin by sitting in a cross-legged comfortable position. So lengthen the spine from the base to the crown of the head. Roll your shoulders back and down. Chin is parallel to the floor, so the back of your neck is also lengthening. Palms over your knees, facing up. And gently close your eyes. Bring the attention to your breath. Observe the movements of your breath. Expand your abdomen, rib cage, and chest when inhale, and contract when exhale. Inhale and exhale through your nose. The mouth is closed. Make long, slow, and deep inhale and exhale. Find your own rhythm. When inhale, fill your lungs completely. When exhale, empty your lungs. Squeeze your lungs. Try to use your entire lung capacity and keep the spine straight. So that way the oxygen travels better through your whole body, into your brain. If thoughts are coming, just come back your attention to your breath. This is yogi breathing, complete breathing exercise. Feel how your body energizes with every breath, and how your mind gets calm with every breath. Allow yourself to feel more calm and at peace with every breath that you take. Now make a slight constriction of your throat to make a sound similar like the waves of the ocean. We are going to practice Ujjayi breathing, victorious breathing. This type of breathing, you produce a sound making a slight constriction of the back of your throat. So it will sound like Darth Vader sound. The mouth is closed. And inhale and exhale through your nostrils. Ujjayi breathing will bring you more stamina and a meditative quality to your practice just by listening to your breath, listening to the sound of your breath. Now slowly bring the palms together in front of your chest, still keeping your eyes closed. Rub your hands, cover your eyes, and slowly release. Open your eyes. Okay, come to your all fours. Knees hip width apart. Inhale, open your chest, arch your back, broaden your chest. Exhale, rounding your back, push the floor away from you with your hands. To spread your shoulder blades to the sides. Rounding the upper back, bring the chin towards your chest, tuck your tailbone, draw your belly in. Inhale, arch, gaze up, flow with your breath, find your own rhythm. Exhale, rounding your back, draw your belly in. Inhale, open your chest. Exhale, round. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Now come to neutral spine and bring your right hand all the way forward towards the left side to place the back of your shoulder on the floor. Making a good twist, gaze up towards the sky and bring the other hand, the left hand, all over your head. Lengthening the spine, making a good twist, draw your belly in. With every inhale, lengthen the spine, reaching forward with your fingers. And with every exhale, deepen the twist. Gaze up towards the sky. Draw your belly in. Deepen the posture with every breath. Breathe deeply. Inhale. Come up to the center and change to the other side. Bring the left hand all the way towards the right to place the back of your shoulder on the floor. And bring the right hand all over your head, lengthening the spine and making a good twist. Gaze up towards the sky, draw your belly in. Breathe. Breathe deeply and deepen the posture with every breath. Lengthening the spine, deepen the twist. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, deep even more in the twist. It's an active asana. You are lengthening even more with every breath, trying to reach forward with your fingers and making a good twist, deep in the twist with every breath. Gaze up towards the sky, draw your belly in. Inhale, slowly come to the center. Walk your hands back and sit over your heels. Stretch your arms out. Interlace your hands, palms together. It doesn't matter which way because we are going to do both sides. Inhale, bring the elbows up as high as you can. Gaze up. For a good stretch in your shoulders, arms, shoulder blades, and spine. Exhale, elbows down. Rounding your back. Tuck your tailbone, draw your belly in, elbows down. Inhale up, arch your back, bring the elbows as high as you can. Good. Gaze up, exhale, down. Flow with your breath, draw your belly in. Really squeeze the arms together to bring the palms together, to round your upper back and make a good stretch. Inhale up. Exhale, down, draw your belly in. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale, come to the center, release, shake your shoulders, stretch your arms out, and change to the other side. Really squeeze those elbows together to spread the shoulder blades out. Inhale, bring the elbows up as high as you can. Gaze up towards the sky, arch your back. Exhale, elbows down. Draw your belly in. Tuck your tailbone. Inhale up. Elbows as high as you can. Arch your back. Exhale, down. Elbows down, rounding your back. Draw your belly in. Inhale, take a deep breath. Elbows up, gaze up, arch your back. Exhale. Elbows down, rounding your upper back. Draw your belly in. Tuck your tailbone. Inhale. Up. Exhale. Down, rounding. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Draw your belly in, rounding your upper back. One more time. Inhale, up. Exhale, down and round. Inhale, release. Shake your shoulders. Place your hands on the floor. Tuck your toes behind. Bring the heels together. Open your hips. Bring the knees out to open your hips. Tuck your tailbone. Squeeze your abs towards the core. Lengthen the spine. Find steadiness here. Open your hips. If you find steadiness here, then take a deep breath, lengthening the spine, opening the chest, palms together up. Exhale, hands in front of your chest. Release the hands down. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Last time. Inhale. Exhale. Now release the hands down and bring the feet to the edges of your mat. For Malasana Yogi Squat, allow your tailbone to lengthen down. Open the hips, open the knees to the sides, and bring the palms together in front of your chest, pushing your elbows to your thighs to open your hips even more. Open and lengthen the tailbone down. Find steadiness here. Draw your belly in. Lengthen the spine, open your chest. Good. Breathe deeply. Exhale, release your hands down towards the floor. Walk your feet hip width apart. Hand forward, bend one knee, then the other. Rotate the sit bone towards the sky. To hand from the hips, fold from the hips. Bend one knee, trying to touch your abdomen to your thighs every time you bend one knee. Now grab the elbows and rock side to side. Release your head, release your neck. Just hang forward. Lean a little bit forward so the weight of your body is in the ball of your feet and your toes. Relax your neck, relax your head. Just hang forward. Trying to keep the legs straight to stretch the hamstrings. Now bring the feet together. Bend the knees. Trying to touch your thighs to your abdomen and grab your heels behind. And with the exhalation, slowly push the knees back to stretch your legs. Trying to touch your abdomen to your thighs and maybe then the forehead towards the chin bones. Lengthening the spine. Lean a little bit forward so the weight of your body is in the ball of your feet. Lengthening the spine, reaching with the crown of the head towards the floor. Draw your belly in. Breathe. Deepen the posture with every breath. Stay there. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Inhale, bend the knees and round in your back. Come all the way up. Roll your shoulders back and down and walk to the front of the mat. Feet together. Lift your toes, spread them well to really ground towards the earth. Activate the power of your legs. Lift your kneecaps, engage your quadriceps, squeeze your glutes, push your hips a little bit forward. Lengthening the spine, roll your shoulders back and down. Draw your belly in, lengthening the back of your neck also, palms facing forward. Tadasana mountain pose. Breathe deeply. And we are going to warm up with sun salutation. Sun salutation A, inhale, palms together up, gaze up. Exhale, reaching with the chest, fall forward. Inhale, lengthening the spine, gaze forward, plant your hands on the floor, step back to plank. Push your heels back, one straight line here. Draw your belly in, push the floor away from you, spread your shoulder blades to the side to round your upper back. Exhale, bend the elbows, squeeze the elbows towards your torso. Inhale, roll forward, gaze up, lengthening the spine, opening the chest, roll your shoulders back and down, stretch your quadriceps, squeeze your glutes, legs straight. Exhale, push your hips back and up for downward facing dog. Rotate the sit-bone towards the sky, push the floor away from you, avoid to sink, but lift by pushing the floor away from you. Draw your belly in, bend one knee, then the other, trying to touch and lengthen towards the floor, trying to bring the heels towards the floor, stretching your legs, your arms, and your spine. But if this is too much for you, you can bend the knees and keep the spine straight. It's the more important thing here. Keep the spine straight and try to make space between vertebrae, lengthening the spine. Relax your head, relax your neck. Draw your belly in, breathe. Inhale, bend the knees, gaze forward, and step or jump forward. Lengthen the spine, gaze forward, exhale, fall forward. Inhale, grounding feet on the floor, come all the way up. Gaze up towards the sky, exhale, hands in front of your chest. Samastiti. Bring the attention to your inner self to keep calm and awareness for your practice. Breathe deeply. One more time. Surya Namaskar A. Inhale, open up your chest. Reach it up with the hands, gaze up, exhale, fall forward from the hips. Inhale, lengthen the spine, plant your hands on the floor, step back to plank. Push your heels back, one straight line here. Draw your belly in. Exhale. Elbows bend. Squeeze your elbows towards your torso. Inhale. Open your chest. Exhale. Push your hips back and up for downward facing dog. Stay there for a few breaths. Downward facing dog. Push your hips up towards the sky. It's okay if I touch you?
Yeah.
Okay. Hips up towards the sky. Yes, like this. It's like a triangle. Okay. Inhale, gaze forward, step or jump forward. Lengthen the spine, gaze forward, exhale, fall forward. Inhale, open your chest, palms together up. Exhale, hands in front of your chest and release your hands forward. One more time. Surya Namaskar A, Sun Salutation A. Open the chest, palms together up, flow with your breath. Exhale, fall forward. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, plant your hands on the floor and a step back to plank. Push your heels back, one straight line here. Exhale, bend the elbows, Chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha, open your chest. Exhale, push your hips back and up for downward facing dog. Stay here for a few breaths. Feet hip width apart. Rotate the sit-bone towards the sky. Trying to touch your heels towards the floor. Breathe. Draw your belly in, lengthening the spine.
Inhale, gaze forward, bend the knees, step or jump forward. Lengthening the spine, gaze forward, exhale, fall forward, inhale. Reaching up with the chest, palms together up, exhale, hands in front of your chest. One more time, flow with your breath. Inhale, up, exhale, fall forward. Inhale, lengthen the spine, plant your hands on the floor, step back to plank, exhale, bend the elbows, chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha, open your chest. Exhale, push your hips back and up for downward facing dog. Stay here for a few breaths. Draw your belly in. Stay there for a few breaths. Try to spread your fingers. Yes. Really pushing the floor away from you with the hands. Good. Inhale, bend the knees, gaze forward, step or jump forward. Lengthen the spine, gaze forward, exhale, fall forward, inhale. Open your chest, deep breath here, exhale, hands in front of your chest, and release your hands down. Now, sun salutation B. Inhale, sit low, squeeze your legs together. Draw your belly in, lengthening the spine. Open your chest, roll your shoulders back and down. You can either gaze up if that's okay for your neck, or gaze forward. Squeeze your legs together. Exhale, fall forward. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, plant your hands on the floor. Step or jump back to chaturanga right away. Bend the elbows. One straight line here. Inhale. Roll forward, open your chest. Exhale, push your hips back and up for downward facing dog. Just one breath, inhale. Step your right foot forward between your hands. Left foot out 45 degrees. Sink your hips down as you lengthen the spine, reaching up with the chest, palms facing, gaze up. Exhale, fall forward, step back. Chaturanga, bend the elbows. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, step your left foot forward between your hands. Right foot down 45 degrees. Sink your hips down as you lengthen the spine, reaching up with the chest. Gaze up. Roll your shoulders back and down. Exhale, hands down. And a step back to chaturanga, bend the elbows. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha, gaze up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Rotate the sit bone towards the sky. Stay here for a few breaths. Realign yourself. Reconnect with your breath. Try to use Ujjayi breathing here. Stay here for a few breaths. Try to bring the heels down towards the floor and rotate your sit bone, yes, towards the sky. Remove the socks. Okay. Because we needed to ground it. Okay, good, very good. Open your chest, lengthen the spine. If you cannot touch the floor with the heels, you can bend the knees, but keep the spine lengthening. Inhale. Gaze forward, bend the knees, step or jump forward between your hands. Lengthen the spine, gaze forward. Exhale, fall forward. Inhale, bend the knees, Utkatasana, chair pose, sit low. Lengthen the spine, squeeze your legs together, legs together. Breathe deeply, lengthening the spine, draw your belly in, sit a little bit more low. Breathe. Stay, breathe deeply. Inhale, palms together up. Exhale, Samastitihi. Release. One more time. Inhale, Utkatasana, chair pose. Sit low, legs together. Squeeze your legs together, sit low. Lengthen the spine, open the chest. Breathe. Draw your belly in. Exhale, fall forward. Inhale, lengthen the spine, plant your hands in the floor, and step or jump back to Chaturanga, bend the elbows. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha, gaze up. Exhale, downward facing dog, push your hips back and up. Just one breath here. Inhale, step your right foot forward between your hands, left foot out 45 degrees. Sink as you lift. Palms facing. Exhale, hands down, flow with your breath. Step back, bend the elbows. Inhale, open your chest, lengthen the spine, gaze up. Exhale, push your hips back and up, downward facing dog. Inhale, step your left foot forward between your hands, right foot out 45 degrees. Sink your hips as you lengthen the spine, gaze up. Exhale, hands down, flow with your breath. Step back, bend the elbows, Chaturanga. Inhale, open your chest, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, downward facing dog. Rotate the sit bone towards the sky, lengthening the spine. Stay there for a few breaths. Draw your belly in. Breathe deeply. Listen to the sound of the breath, pushing the floor away from you. Draw your belly in. Now inhale, bend the knees, gaze forward, step or jump forward. Lengthen the spine, gaze forward. Exhale, fall forward. Inhale, bend the knees, Utkatasana, sit low. Draw your belly in, squeeze your legs together. Lengthening the spine, opening the chest. Inhale, up, palms together, exhale, release. One more time, Sun Salutation B. Inhale, bend the knees, Utkatasana, chair pose. Sit low, squeeze your legs together, lengthening the spine, opening the chest. Draw your belly in. Sit even more low. Exhale, fall forward. Inhale, lengthen the spine, plant your hands on the floor, and step or jump back to Chaturanga, bend the elbows. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha, open your chest. Exhale, downward facing dog. Just one breath here. Inhale, step your right foot forward, left foot out 45 degrees. Sink as you lift. Exhale, hands down, step back, bend the elbows, Chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha, open your chest. Exhale, downward facing dog. Just one breath here. Inhale, step your left foot forward between your hands, right foot out 45 degrees. Sink your hips down as you lengthen the spine and reaching up with the chest. Exhale, hands down, step back, Chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, downward facing dog. Rotate the sit bone towards the sky. Reconnect with your breath. Really pushing the floor away from you. Breathe deeply. Listen to the sound of your breath. Relax your neck, relax your head. Breathe. Now inhale, bend the knees, step or jump forward between your hands. Lengthen the spine, gaze forward, exhale, fall forward. Inhale, Utkatasana, bend the knees. Sit low, squeeze your legs together, breathe. Draw your belly in, roll your shoulders back and down. Sit even more low. Inhale, palms together, exhale, hands in front of your chest, and release. Now we are going for Sun Salutation C, Surya Namaskar C. Here we are going to make a back bend. So first, we are going to practice the back bend for you to check how it's better for your stability to practice it. We can practice with feet together or hip width apart. So let's begin with hip width apart. So for the back bends, you bring the weight of your body towards your heels. Push your hips forward, squeeze your glutes to protect your lower back. Lengthening the spine by reaching up with the chest, roll your shoulders back and down, and then you make the back bend. Inhale up, exhale, release. Now with feet together. This is just for you to check how it's better for you to practice it, because it's the second asana we are going to do in the sun salutation C. So inhale, weight to the heels, push your hips forward, lengthen the spine and squeeze your glutes. Inhale up, exhale, release. Okay, now we are going for sun salutation C. Inhale, hands up, make a back bend. Exhale, fall forward. Inhale, lengthen the spine, and step your right foot back, right knee on the floor. Sink your hips down as you lengthen the spine, palms facing, gaze up. Make a good stretch here for your hamstrings and your quadriceps. Exhale, palms together. We are going to add here a twist. So bring the elbow to the outside of your left knee and make a twist to bring the palms right in the middle of your chest. Gaze up towards the sky. Draw your belly in. Stay there for a few breaths. This is a twist. It's a twist. So, yes. It's a twist. Yes. Yes. Bring the elbow here. Good. Find a steadiness here. Yes. Now inhale. If you find steadiness here, bring the back leg straight and bring the knee off the floor. Breathe deeply. Stay there for a few breaths. Draw your belly in. The back leg is straight. Gaze up towards the sky. Exhale. Release your hands down and step back to plank. Bend the knees, chest, and chin towards the floor. Roll forward. Cobra pose. Roll your shoulders back and down. Lengthen the spine and squeeze your glutes. Legs straight. Tuck your toes behind and push your hips back and up for downward facing dog. Now inhale. Step your right foot forward between your hands. Left knee on the floor. Sink your hips down as you lengthen the spine, reaching up with the chest. Gaze up. Breathe, making a good stretch for your quadricep and hamstring. Gaze up. Palms together, and now we are going to add here a twist. Bring the elbow to the outside of your knee and bring the palms right in the middle of your chest. Make a good twist here. Stay here for a few breaths. Draw your belly in. Breathe deeply. With every inhale, lengthen the spine. With every exhale, deepen the twist. Gaze up towards the sky. Now if you find a steadiness here, stretch your back leg and bring the knee off the floor. So the back leg is straight. Gaze up towards the sky. Breathe, draw your belly in. Exhale, hands down, and a step forward. Fall forward. Inhale, grounding feet on the floor. Come all the way up. Push your hips forward and make a back bend. Squeeze your glutes. Inhale up, hands together, and release. One more time, Sun Salutation C. So inhale, Urdhva Hastasana with a back bend. Push your hips forward. Inhale up, exhale, fall forward. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Step your right foot back, right knee on the floor. Open your chest, palms facing, sink as you lift. Palms together, exhale, make a twist. Breathe, draw your belly in. If you are ready, bring the knee off the floor. Draw your belly in. Exhale, hands down, step back to plank. Knees, chest, and chin towards the floor. Roll forward. Roll your shoulders back and down. Tuck your toes behind and push your hips back and up for downward facing dog. Just one breath here. Inhale, step your right foot forward, left knee on the floor. Sink as you lift. Draw your belly in, making a good twist, making a good stretch for the hamstring and the quadriceps. Palms together and make a twist. Elbow to the outside of your right knee and twist to place the hands right in the middle of your chest. Breathe deeply, draw your belly in, and whenever you're ready, lift your knee off the floor and stretch your leg. The back leg is straight. Breathe, draw your belly in, gaze up. Exhale, release the hands down and a step forward. Fall forward. Inhale. Urdhva Hastasana, palms up, squeeze your glutes. Back bend. Inhale up, palms together in front of your chest. Release your hands to the sides. Now prepare for balancing poses. So for balancing poses, we focus on a point on the floor right in front of you. For balancing poses, it's better not to move the gaze to keep the balance. So bring your palms together in front of your chest. Fall forward and kick back with your right leg, pointing your toes behind or flex your foot. Trying to bring both hips square, flat, and parallel to the floor. Draw your belly in. Breathe deeply. Try to make a straight line between your torso and your leg towards the floor. Both legs are strong and straight. Exhale, release. Paddle your feet and change to the other side. Lean forward and kick back with your left leg, pointing your toes behind or stretch and flex your foot. Whatever works better for you. Both legs strong and straight. Lift your kneecaps, engage your quadriceps, draw your belly in. Engage your pelvic floor. Engage your core. If you fall from the posture, come back again. We have time. Inhale, fall forward. Kick back. Draw your belly in. Find steadiness here. Exhale. Feet together. Paddle your feet and release. Good. Now we are going for one more balancing pose. So bend the right knee And grab the foot from the inside. From the inside. Bring the left arm up, lengthen the spine, open the chest. Here the knees are together. You can either stay here and try to keep the balance, grounding the left leg towards the floor. And for more challenge, lean forward and kick back. Pointing your toes behind, reaching forward with your fingers. So bring that shoulder out. Breathe. Lengthening the spine, opening the chest, make a back bend. Exhale, release, paddle your feet. One more time, same leg. Inhale. Grab your foot from the inside, same leg. Inhale. Left arm up, open the chest, lengthen the spine. Lean forward and kick back. Pointing your toes behind. Reaching forward with your fingers. Exhale, release, paddle your feet, and change to the other side. Take a deep breath. Bend the left knee. Grab the foot from the inside. Bring the right hand all the way up towards the sky, lengthening the spine, opening the chest. Draw your belly in, lean forward and kick back. The leg on the floor is grounding and straight. Reaching forward with your fingers, so bring that shoulder out. Pointing your toes behind. Breathe. Exhale, release. Paddle your feet and try one more time. Inhale, bend the knee, grab your foot from the inside, bring the right hand up. You can stay here. Okay. Then if you find balance, then you lean forward and kick back. So whenever you're ready, lean forward and kick back. Trying to find the balance here. If you fall from the posture, come back again. The balancing poses depend a lot on the mind. If your mind is calm, then you can keep a better balance. But of course, we use the strength, the flexibility, and everything. So paddle your feet. Inhale. Take a deep breath. Palms together up. Exhale. Hands in front of your chest. Release. Now inhale. Step your right foot back. So the feet are wrists apart. Align the heel with the arch of your back foot. Stay there. I'm just going to turn to see you. Okay. So align the heel with the arch of your back foot and open the feet. So the feet are wrists apart, so very wide. Lengthen the spine, open the chest, stretch your arms out, stretch forward towards the left and lean forward. For Trikonasana, triangle pose, gaze up towards the sky, draw your belly in. Lengthening both sides of your torso. Lengthening your spine, opening your hips, rotate your legs a little bit outward to open your hips. It's like a subtle movement, but it's working a lot to squeeze your glutes and open even more your hips. So it's like squeezing your glutes. Push your hips forward. Stretch your arms out, opening the chest. Lift your kneecaps, engage your quadriceps, gaze up. Lengthening both sides of your torso. Inhale, come up to the center. Rotate to change to the other side. Stretch forward, but see that your heel is aligned with the arch of your back foot. Stretch forward and lean forward for Trikonasana, triangle pose. Stretch your arms out, gaze up towards the sky. Breathe. Lengthening both sides of your torso. Stay there for a few breaths. Lift your kneecaps, engage your quadriceps, squeeze your glutes, open your hips. Gaze up towards the sky, lengthening the spine. Stretch your arms out, draw your belly in, lengthening both sides of your torso, really grounding towards the floor. Both legs are straight. Gaze up. Inhale, come up. Rotate to change to the other side. Bring the elbow towards your thighs and bring the right hand all the way over your head. Twist your torso towards the sky. Draw your belly in. Make a good side stretch here. Stay there for a few breaths. Open your legs even more, so bring this foot here. Okay, this foot here. Okay, open your chest. Good. This hand. Good. Okay, now inhale, come to the center and change to the other side. Bring the elbow towards your thigh and the other hand all the way up over your head. Make a good side stretch. Draw your belly in and rotate your chest up towards the sky. Opening the hips, opening the chest. Draw your belly in. Breathe. Stay there for a few breaths. Lengthening your side body, stretching your side body. Grounding feet on the floor. Draw your belly in. Sink your hips a little bit more down. Inhale, come to the center and come to Virabhadrasana 2. Rotate to the other side. Virabhadrasana 2, other side. Stretch your arms out. Arms parallel to the floor. Draw your belly in. Sink your hips down. Gaze towards the left. Draw your belly in and stay there for a few breaths. Sink your hips even more down. Align the heel with the arch of your back foot. Stretch your arms out. Sink. Inhale, come up and change to the other side. Sink your hips down and stretch your arms out. Arms parallel to the floor. Gaze towards the right. Draw your belly in. Breathe deeply. Stay there for a few breaths. Inhale, come up. Come to the center, bend the knee, and step to the front of your mat. Feet together, inhale, open your chest, palms together up, gaze up, exhale, fall forward. Inhale, lengthen the spine, step back, Chaturanga, bend the elbows. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha, gaze up, exhale, downward facing dog. Now step forward to stand over your knees in the front of your mat. Knees hip width apart. I'm going to move here to see you better. Okay. Knees hip width apart. Stand over your knees. Hands down to protect your lower back. Push your hips forward. Roll your shoulders back and down. Lengthen the spine. Open the chest. Gaze back. Squeeze your glutes to protect your lower back. You can either stay here, pushing your hips back, reaching over the chest, or release your hands down over your heels. Still pushing forward with your hips. Opening the chest. Breathe deeply. Stay there for a few breaths. Breathe. Lengthening the spine. Gaze up. Now inhale, come up and sit over your heels. Bring the forehead towards the floor, hands back. Allow your tailbone to lengthen down. Sit over your heels. Allow your tailbone to lengthen down. Make a space between vertebrae. Release any tension on your back. Breathe deeply. Allow your tailbone to go down, to lengthen down. Open your chest. Breathe. Try to make a space between vertebrae and breathe deeply. Listen to the sound of your breath. Good. Breathe deeply. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Untuck your toes. Untuck your toes. Yes. Release down. Relax. Bring your arms forward. Good. Breathe deeply. Release any tension on your back. Good. Listen to the sound of your breath. Relax. Stay there for a few breaths. Now inhale, come up. Slide to one side. Roll down your back to lie on your back. And bring the feet as near as you can towards your glutes. Interlace your hands behind your back or grab your heels. Push your hips up towards the sky. Knees hip width apart. You can either stay here or interlace your hands behind your back. Push your hips up. Squeeze your glutes. Tuck your tailbone to protect your lower back. Push your hips up as high as you can. Walk your shoulders in. Bring your chest towards your chin. Push your hips as high as you can. Up, up, up. Breathe. Exhale. Slowly release from the upper vertebra to the lowest, one vertebra at a time. Bring the knees towards your chest. Really hug those knees towards your chest to release any tension on your spine. Exhale. Release your feet down and repeat bridge pose one more time. Or for more challenge, you can go for the wheel pose. So for the wheel pose, bring the hands to the sides of your ears and push your hips up and stretch your legs and stretch your arms. Relax your head, relax your neck. Breathe. Open your chest. Bring in the back bend to the front of your body. Exhale. Release from the upper vertebra to the lowest. And hug the knees towards your chest. Rock side to side to make a massage to your spine. And prepare for shoulders stand series. This is a sequence of 3 poses. So we are going to bring the legs straight towards the sky and then bring the hips up towards the sky. So it's a shoulders stand. So shoulders and elbows are the base of the posture. Avoid to collapse over. You have to lift your body up. Okay? So the weight of your body is between the shoulders and the elbows. Inhale. Up. Push your body up towards the sky and bring the hands in your lower back for support. Stay there for a few breaths. Bring the elbows in. Bring the elbows in. Try to push the lower back up. Bring the hands to your lower back for support. And try to bring the legs all the way up towards the sky. Walk your elbows in, yes, for a better support. Try to find your balance here. Breathe deeply. Yes, that's good. That's the next one, you know. You did the next one. Okay. Now, bring the legs all the way down towards the floor over your head. Can you do that? Okay. Don't move your head to any side. Keep the base of the posture working. You can interlace your hands behind your back so that way you can, yes, good. Stay there for a few breaths. Good, very good. Stay there for a few breaths, yes, like this, yes. You can bring the legs all the way down towards the floor. Like this? Yes, but if you can bring the feet down. Okay. Stay there, breathe deeply. Here we are activating our thyroid gland, activating the metabolism. So it's a very good asana to keep because we are closing here. Okay, now bend the knees and bring the knees around your knees, your ears. You can either stay here or here. Or here. Even here. All these asana are very good for the metabolism, okay? Okay, so rounding your back, bring the knees towards your chest. Pushing the knees towards the chest. Exhale. Come up to sit. Inhale, take a deep breath, lengthening the spine. Exhale, fall forward. Walk your hips back and lean forward, bending from the hips, trying to touch your abdomen to your thighs, clasping wherever you can reach, trying to challenge yourself, lengthening the spine, but listen to the body. So lift your kneecaps, engage your quadriceps, legs are active on the floor, flex your feet, lengthening the spine, deep in the posture with every breath. Make a good stretch from the sit bone. Reaching forward with the crown of the head. Breathe, draw your belly in, trying to touch your abdomen to your thighs, and maybe then one day the forehead towards the chin bones. Now inhale, roll your back and cross your legs. The left leg over the right. Inhale, bring the right hand up. Exhale, bend the elbow. Bring the elbow to the outside of your knee. Cross your legs and gaze back over your shoulder. Try to make a line with the shoulders. When you bring the shoulder in the same line, you are making a good twist. And gaze over the shoulder. Good, good. Gaze back. Breathe deeply. Cross your legs even more. So like, yes, good. And now bring this one here. Good. And gaze back. Gaze back. This hand back. Good. Inhale, gaze forward. Hands back. Stretch your legs and change to the other side. So the right leg is over the left. Lengthen the spine. Bring the left hand up, and from there, make a twist and bring the elbow to the outside of your right foot. The other hand is on the floor and gaze back. Gaze back over your shoulder. Stay there for a few breaths. Draw your belly in. Bend the knee. Yes. Like crossing. See? Here. Yes. Now turn to this side. Good. And gaze back. Good. Now inhale, gaze forward and round in your back, all the way down to lie on your back. Grab your toes and push the knees down towards the floor. To open your hips, pushing the knees down so the spine is flat on the floor. Bring the chin towards your chest a little bit so the back of your neck is straight also. This is Ananda Balasana, happy baby pose. So here you can do whatever you feel to do. Maybe you want to bring the sole of your feet together, stretch one leg, then the other, rock side to side. Make a smile on your face and enjoy this very moment. Feel this very moment. Releasing any tension. Exhale, release. Pointing your toes, bring the hands all over your head, pointing your fingers, stretch, stretch, stretch. Your whole body stretch as much as you can. Draw your belly in. Exhale, release. And lie in Savasana, final relaxation pose. So allow your feet to fold down to the sides, open your legs wider than the hips, and bring the palms facing up. Make a space around your armpits. Breathe. Gently close your eyes and bring the attention to your breath. Relax all of your limbs with every breath that you take. Relax all of your limbs. Relax your face, relax your eyebrows, relax your eyes, soften your eyes, palms facing up. Just bring the attention to your breath. Focus on your breath. Relax all of your limbs with every breath that you take. Just bring the attention to your breath. Now slowly, keeping your eyes closed, bend the knees and turn to one side to slowly come to sit in a cross-legged comfortable position, still keeping your eyes closed. Still keeping your eyes closed, come to sit in a cross-legged comfortable position. Now bring the palms together right in front of your chest. Breathe deeply, rub your hands to bring the energy you have created with this practice towards your hands. Cover your eyes and still keeping your eyes closed, touch your head with love, your neck, your back, your thighs, and bring the palms in front of your face. Slowly open your eyes, look towards your palms. Namaste.
Thank you.